on est tous les mêmes.
Oui,
Hein?
très bien.
Différentes couleurs, mais on est un seul peuple, on est seul. C'est-à-dire, tous les pays du monde font ça ici.
Oui.
Tu vois, non? Différentes sortes de couleurs, mais on est unis par le sang.
Yeah, it's actually first time to see someone selling United Nations flag. Yeah, that's UN presence is so powerful in this country. Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Sadia.
Quel âge est?
8 ans.
Hein?
8 ans.
8 ans.
Ouais.
Où est-ce que famille?
De famille.
Oui.
Oh.
You make a trading business between Congo very easily with a small boat.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, during the high river, water is here. All here is water.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not deep in the middle, so the big boat cannot cross. So it's not good for business. You know, even the water is high, so it's easy. It's easy to cross the river. Very simple, but right now it's not good. Some students like manifest and they have a repression. Some students die. So that is after that it gives the road. Central Africa is very dangerous place, the most dangerous place in the world. Now you are in PK5. And when you tap in the internet, they say PK5 is the most dangerous place in Central.
Central African Republic's most powerful rebel groups have formed an unlikely alliance against the government. They've captured large parts of the country and are threatening to take the capital, Bangui. Nearly 250,000 people have been displaced by fighting since December. Aid agencies warn they're struggling to help those affected. This is what you need to know about the unfolding crisis.
Central African Republic. Most people have never heard of this country, and those who have usually know it for all the wrong reasons. Often ranked among the poorest, the most dangerous, and the most unstable countries on earth. A place the world associates with war, not life, with violence, not hope. This is a country known for civil war, for child soldiers, for armed groups roaming freely while the state barely functions. Country where governments collapse, peace agreements fail, and stability never lasts long enough to matter. For decades, the Central African Republic has been labeled a failed state, too weak to protect its people, too poor to rebuild, too unstable to escape its past. The headlines repeat themselves. Violence erupts again. Thousands displaced. International forces intervene. And then silence. No recovery story, no rebuilding phase. Just another forgotten crisis. At least, that's the story you are told.
Living here is really difficult because we have nothing. Sometimes we cannot buy food for 2 days because there's no work.
War, no good. Peace is very good.
Okay, so bonjour, good morning guys. Welcome to Bangui, the capital city of Central African Republic. So after spending a few days and I met a lot of people, nobody actually mentioned anything negative about the insecurity of the country, which I was very worried about before coming to this country. Worried because the security is very tight, as some military and humanitarian vehicles presence shows. Yesterday I witnessed what seems like government vehicles being escorted with three armed vehicles with massive guns. It was probably one of the most intense scenes I ever seen in my life. But I gotta be very cautious with my camera, especially not to be very suspicious, as carefully as possible. So one of the things I noticed here in Bangui, Central African Republic, after spending a few days here, is that the solar panels are widely used to generate electricity throughout the country, throughout the Bangui. You see some street poles with the solar panels and the LED light on the top. Central African Republic is one of the countries where electrical grid is extremely limited, covering only a small percentage of the populations. So that way, that kind of grid system is very useful in Central African Republic. You see on the solar panels capture the sunlight during the daytime to charge the batteries. Light use the stored electricity to illuminate at night. So that kind of grid system makes them very useful in an area with unreliable and non-existent electrical infrastructure. Comment tu t'appelles? Quel âge?
Moi, j'ai seulement 14 ans. J'ai seulement 14 ans.
Tu vas à l'école? Tu étudies à l'école? Oui. Après l'école, tu travailles ici? Ah, d'accord.
Tu t'appelles mal tes ans à l'école?
Ok. Ça, merci. Merci, monsieur.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour.
Ça va bien?
Ça va très très bien.
Et tu fais quoi ici?
Moi, je suis homme d'affaires. Je fais les affaires. Comme tu vois, je vends tous les pays du monde. Zokwezo.
Oui.
Ouais, tous les pays du monde.
Très bien. C'est mon pays.
Là, c'est
Japonais.
Japon.
Oui, oui, oui.
Ravi de vous raconter. Moi aussi, centrafricain.
C'est ravi de vous rencontrer.
Moi aussi, centrafricain.
Oui. Et c'est?
Ça, c'est Nations Unies.
Nations Unies.
Nations Unies.
Okay.
Vous savez, c'est Zokwezo. Hein? On est tous les mêmes.
Oui.
Hein?
Très bien.
Différentes couleurs, mais on est un seul peuple. On est seul. C'est-à-dire, tous les pays du monde, on pense ça ici.
Oui, oui, oui.
Tu vois, non? Différentes sortes de couleurs, mais on est unis par le sang.
Très bien, très bien. Bonne soirée. Yeah, it's actually first time to see someone selling United Nations flag. Yeah, that's UN presence is so powerful in this country. Okay. Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Do you come from?
Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Sadia.
Quel âge?
8 ans.
Hein?
8 ans.
8 ans.
Ouais.
Et où est-ce que famille?
De famille.
Oui.
Oh.
N'est pas ici, Bangui?
Ouais.
Tu es seul mais tu travailles?
Ouais.
Tu travailles beaucoup?
Ouais.
D'accord. What's wrong with you?
It's about this one.
Is this because of the security?
Yeah, it's just for security. You know, when you have a car and the windows is black, no one can see inside.
Yes.
They don't know
Who's
who's
under a car?
in the car, and also who maybe you got something inside is not good. That's why it's prohibit to illegal to have a car and have a black. If you want, you must go to the government to get like a certificate, a permission. Yeah.
But do you have a certificate?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, then you
But
just...
yeah, just going to show them the certificate.
Okay.
Because they just want like they know who are you before they give you the law to make it. If you are not a bad person, you are you have they see, even you make the demand to get the certificate, even they see your profile, they not trust you so much. They say no, we are not allowed to give you this certificate. You understand? That's like it's only for the security. Because many people have like a big car on black windows, and inside they put like a bad person. Because many people, we have a lot of criminal people. The government looking for them, and for checking well. Sometimes they stay in the black car and travel, maybe go someplace. They don't know who are inside the car.
So we just came to like very interesting place and really nice, pretty place as well. Very interesting because on the other side is Congo. The rivers running between the borders of two countries, Central African Republic and Congo. And then you see there's many boats, small boats. We can also take a small boat to stay. It's like one of the few tourist attractions here in Central African Republic. So Sally, that side, another side is Congo, right?
Yeah,
and
another side is Congo.
And then this river running between the border.
Yeah, this river is like a border. You see?
Okay.
One part is DC owner.
Okay.
The one part is Central Africa owner. So and all just working together, like a Congolese people and Central African people. They are using the river,
like they're trading.
Yeah, the trading.
They go back and forth with the small
they
boats.
They have like a small boat. Yeah, come here, go there. And like make a trading business between Congo very easily with a small boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tourists also allowed to take a small boat for like sailing, right?
Yeah, for example, in saving, just to maybe take and to turn Central Africa part.
Okay.
Because when you go to the DRC part, you need maybe
have a visa or document,
and it's not good. So we only around our
like
border.
The territory of the Central African Republic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you already have a law to stay here. Yeah.
Okay.
Here is the hotel, some hotel. And also this one is hotel.
Ubangi.
Ubangi, they have a view on river.
And do you know what those guys are carrying?
Yeah,
Soil.
soil, yeah, for building house. So they get like that, they bring things inside because now it's not a rainy season. So your river is
Shallow.
shallow, and it's easy for them to go down and take and bring it here.
Okay.
And they put out. You see the truck come and they put inside and going to the.
Okay.
During the high river, water is here. All here is water.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not very good right now because the big boat cannot cross because in the middle, see for example this young guy. You see, when he push, you see it's not so deep. You see,
Yeah.
he have like something to push the river. It's not deep in the middle, so the big boat cannot cross. So it's not good for business.
Understand.
Even the water is high, so it's easy. It's easy to cross the river. Very simple. But right now it's not good. You see, even this guy, he's in the water, but he's just here.
Yeah.
You see?
It's very shallow.
Yeah. It's not very interesting right now to go with the big one. All the big stay here.
Yes, because it can't go because of the level of the water.
Maybe the will touch
Okay.
the down.
Okay. Understand.
Because sometimes can close by food, work, and go to the another side. But during the raining season, I think the business is more better. Even me, when I make a cement business from Congo, Brazzaville, yeah, during this moment, no business. But after 1 month, we will start to bring like a cement from Congo, but with a big board.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the place where you say back in the day many students manifested and died.
This avenue, the name is for them, like Avenue de Martyr. The Martyr is like during Bokassa president, some student like manifest and they have a repression. Some student die. So that is after that it gives the road. This avenue.
Okay, the road named after that
Even
student who
monument is-
contribute.
And this way, before is like Independence Avenue. Before
Change the name.
Change the name and become Avenue
Okay.
Martyr. Like the people die for justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you remember how many people approximately died with
I
those
don't know, because I
campaign?
was young during this time. It's around 1986 or 7 like that. Yeah.
Okay, it was very long. You are still young.
Baby.
Okay.
Sometimes.
You're not familiar with what's happening.
Only story.
Okay.
The story
Uh-huh.
about that.
So, were you still here during the country is experiencing war?
At the beginning, I'm not here.
Okay.
I'm during this moment. I'm traveling. I was in China.
You were
The
in
war
China.
starts.
Uh-huh.
When I come back,
Uh-huh.
I go first to Douala, and from
Cameroon.
Douala I come back here, and I see the situation is not really.
Okay.
It's very very bad and dangerous. So I keep all my family, and we go to Douala, Cameroon.
Okay. We just came to the local store, which actually owned my guide Sally. Hey, this is your shop, right?
Yeah. my
Okay.
shop.
So, what are your? Can you briefly explain about your business, like what kind of product you are dealing with, on manufacturing, something like that?
Yeah, that is our shop, and inside we are selling alimentation, and we provide like some goods from international and local also. Because we provide some stuff, we make it directly here in Central Africa, in Bangui.
Okay.
Like soft and some candy, some many things we are produced directly here in Bangui.
Okay. Okay, just came to Sally's office. As you see, like the product made in Central African Republic are sold in the store. So this is the place where the products are manufactured, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna show you like some of the product, how it processed. So this here, like the lady is the one who is making the product, selling in the store. Yeah, as you see, this is what probably you see in the store. Yeah, so all made in Central African Republic here. Yeah.
Like you see how the process is. We are doing like a process by hand, you know. Is not a big manufacturing product, but we are start with it's more like we are a startup. And now you see we have a different color. This one is a mold, like to give the soft form. It's like here, and we make it by hand. She's a chemical. She's the owner for everything here. She make it. And this one, that is the final packaging. Inside we have like a soft, and here is finished. You can go bring into the supermarket.
This is what you see in the supermarket, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then how much does it cost for one?
One is 1,000.
Okay, 1,000. Okay.
Safer. This one, this new, this quality is 500 safer. But this one is this is quality because it's two kind of process different.
Okay.
You see, this one is 1,000. And this one is 500, the half of this one, because this one is smell very well because they put some different oil and something very good for skin. And this one is a cheaper one quality. It's like same form, but half price.
Okay.
This one is 500, and this one is 1,000. Yeah. Only this.
Yeah.
We already have like all the certificate. We already have the government certificate.
Verify
Okay. Anything. The process is good and everything is okay. We can sell it everywhere.
Nice.
Everywhere. Even in the big supermarket, a small shop, everywhere you can find it. And also the president already
have it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have some videos, but not here. I will show you in some like exposition. Yeah, the president came to our store. He see it.
Wow.
He take it. Oh, very nice. And he take like 3 pieces like that. We give it to the president. He give to this guy.
Wow.
I will go use it home. Yeah, the president already uses.
Okay.
But we have all the certificate and it's very good.
Okay.
For
yeah.
Yeah,
this is how, shows the quality guarantees, because even the president also took it and used. Yeah, so it could be the really good product, because maybe you don't really see the many products like made in Central African Republic. It's not really spread over in the world, so it's really rare to find it. So if you want to get some products from Sadi, maybe you can reach out to his number, and he has like on his company name the African Excellence, right? So yeah, you can reach out, and you can he can sell them like all over the world, right?
Yeah.
So today is the day of Eid al-Fitr, right?
Yeah.
It's like a big day for Muslim people.
Yeah.
So how do you guys celebrate Eid al-Fitr here in Central African Republic?
Yeah, the Eid al-Fitr is the most important pride for the Muslim.
Okay.
And during this time you sacrifice like a mutton, and also we make like fry the morning, and after that we celebrate only in family.
Okay.
Now we stay with family. After we go greeting everyone, it's like that.
Okay.
And we share everything we get, like a small, we share it together. It's like only big, like a family part, family event.
Here in Central African Republic, I know like majority of the populations are Christians, and then very few percentage of the populations are Muslim, right?
In Bangui, maybe Muslim is around 20%.
20%. Okay.
Maybe. But here in Peka 5, almost 90%. Yeah.
Was there someone who take care of this place, who maintain this place during the war? Because Peka 5, this area is used to be really dangerous, or used to be attacked by like armed group like during the conflict. So was there someone who were here like, to maintain this place, or like everybody's left?
No, not everybody. Most of Muslim people stayed in Peka 5 during the war. They didn't go out, but they stayed in.
Okay.
So every place here in Peka 5, they have people here. But only some of go back, go out, but most of them stay in Peka 5.
Come.
Ya Allah.
Argue.
Oui. Oui.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va bien?
Ça va bien.
Vous allez bien?
Ça
Ça, okay. Rice, fufu.
And these two?
Yeah, this one, yeah. Like mutton.
Mutton. But this is the mutton that we just
Yeah.
saw over here. Like
Yeah.
the one that's just killed,
Yeah,
the sacrifice.
yeah.
So it's common
Yama.
to eat like mutton during Eid al-Fitr.
Yeah, of course. It's the first one. The first thing we eat here. Moi, perka mogani.
Oui.
What's placer vous?
What's your name, sir?
My name is Bimbo.
Limbo.
Yes.
Okay. Ask him like how is his life? Like is he safe living here in Bangui?
Non, il parle de comme eux ils entendent de l'insécurité là.
Ah,
Il
d'accord.
parle de tout. Est-ce que au moins vous sentez
Non, non,
la
non,
vie
non.
en
On
Centrafrique
est là, ça
maintenant, est-ce
Non,
que
tout
là-bas,
ça va, tout ça va,
To Sabah.
Yeah.
tout ça va.
It's all safe.
Yeah.
all is safe.
Okay. But before,
Mais c'était depuis presque 4 à 5 ans aujourd'hui pour venir, tout est calme. Tout est calme.
said-
il y a pas-
Until 5 years to now, everything is okay.
but how about the outside of Bangui
Right now, or
right now?
il demande si dans les provinces maintenant si ça va ou bien.
Bon, dans les provinces aussi, ça va. Mais c'est un peu vers au bout là. Au bout, au bout dans la brousse, à peu près 830 km d'ici de Bangui, qu'il y a des petits événements aux frontières de Soudan.
He says it's very far.
Ah,
Mm?
okay.
Even in the province,
Ah,
very far.
uh-huh.
Like in Sudan border,
Ah,
this size.
ah,
It's small insecurity.
okay.
Just a small, but it's not only in the
Okay.
big city.
So
Only like
majority
deep
of
in
the
the
area
forest.
is now secure.
Yeah, major everywhere.
Okay. Here, Central African Republic is often known as one of the most dangerous country or the most insecure country.
Yeah.
Like at this moment.
Yeah.
How do they like react? How the world portray Central African Republic?
Ah ok. Il demande dans le monde maintenant. Quand eux, avant de venir, c'est un mystère.
Notre réaction, c'est du mensonge, de pur mensonge. Parce que là, actuellement, je travaille avec des Japonais qui sont venus. On va même jusqu'aux provinces, aux rivières, tout ça. Mais rien. Les Japonais qui ont des problèmes. Mais on n'a rien comme problème.
You understand? He say he want to say to the people in the world,
Okay.
now here in our country the security is 100%.
Safe.
Even safe.
Uh-huh.
Even in the province.
Uh-huh.
Right now he work right now he work with Japanese people who come here and together you go far deep
Okay.
in the province,
Ah.
like to work or to do something together. But
Comme
nothing
les
happens.
Chinois aussi.
The Chinese also, Japanese, many people come without security guard.
Ah.
They are going like far
Uh-huh.
in the province.
Okay.
Nothing is happening.
Okay.
Only like the people want only to dramatize our situation.
It's like a exaggerate.
Exaggerate the situation.
Okay.
Is now you is your example.
Yeah.
You are here. Maybe before you come here, you heard Central Africa is very dangerous place, the most dangerous place in the world. But you come here. Now you are in PK5. And when you tap in the internet, they say PK5 is the most dangerous place in Central
So
Africa.
PK5 is like the place where we are now
We are right
standing.
now.
used to be the most dangerous.
The most dangerous,
place
yeah.
in Central African Republic.
They're right in the internet
Uh-huh.
everywhere. But right now, did you see something dangerous here?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Ce sont les Français qui
Quand-
disent ça.
maintenant, là, quand ils
Français.
tapent, on leur demande dans le système là-bas que les endroits les plus dangereux au monde, ici, ils mettent Centrafrique, l'un des pays les plus dangereux au monde. Et maintenant, dans la ville de Bangui, l'un des quartiers les plus dangereux au monde, c'est Pécassin.
Il a mangé au 5 kilos, il est là.
Il est là au c'est écrit dans le machin, il doit venir là.
Okay,
Come-
so another questions like, do they have any challenging or difficulties or like anything that you would like to be improved? For example, maybe infrastructure,
Yeah.
maybe electricity,
Yeah.
like something like that. Do they have like specific thing that they want to make it like better?
Yeah. Il demande, ok, par rapport à maintenant, il y a la stabilité. Quel est notre challenge? C'est-à-dire que qu'est-ce qui est
Les besoins.
les besoins les plus le challenge, non? C'est-à-dire que notre objectif.
Objectif, non?
Dans
l'électricité durable. Et puis, loin de là encore, la santé. La santé est fragile parce qu'il y a trop d'épidémies dans ces derniers temps.
L'éducation.
Et l'éducation scolaire. Beaucoup en province jusqu'ici est dans la carence. Voilà, c'est ça nos besoins là. Les quatre, l'énergie, l'infrastructure routière, l'éducation et le développement agricole.
Like to solve the food insecurity.
Sécurité alimentaire.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand what
Yeah, I
he
understand.
mentioned?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
The first one, infrastructure. They need like a road. They need like building like school classes in the village. That is like a infrastructure.
Okay.
That is the first one. The second, energy.
Okay.
Yeah, you need like a new technology energy, like a green energy, maybe solar system, maybe something that we need like a new energy challenge.
Okay.
And also like education, like we need like to put like most budget in education because during the war, during this period, school is very down. No one go to school, and the young people lost like 5 years of his life no study.
Okay.
So now we must like do. It's a challenge also to grow up our education level.
Okay.
So and the third one is like Turkey's alimentary security, like agribusiness and something like that, which sont sortis du pays avant de
Oui. Il y a d'autres qui ont sorti pour revenir. Mais moi, personnellement, je n'ai pas sorti.
Voilà.
Si c'est chaud à droite, je vais à gauche. C'est chaud ici, je viens ici.
Voilà.
Et puis, je
You
suis
understand
là.
what they say? Both of them, during the war, they not move out from in the north.
So they're in the thick of fight.
No.
Okay.
They say when it's hot here, he move in the northern quarter.
Okay.
He stay in the northern side. And this side, or is not very safe.
Okay.
He move again. He go in the northern side. So he's moving during this.
During the war.
In the war.
Wow.
Yeah. When here no good, he move. He go in another place, but he stay in Bangui.
Okay.
In Central
Was
Africa.
that dangerous at that moment, like to remain in the country?
Yeah, this moment everywhere is dangerous. Even no place, because no government, no nothing. All is like a gang. Everyone like doing his own gun and save his cattle. And he make like fighting. So if you see here, you are not feeling very safe. He move another place to stay. And this stay maybe he's feel again he's not in security. He move, he come back maybe in another side. That is what he said.
Okay. Ok, c'est tout.
C'est tout.
Okay. Merci beaucoup.
Merci bien.
Merci beaucoup pour ton temps.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup pour ton temps.